Hey guys, it's your old buddy the Dreamer. Kind of early on a Thursday morning, but happy Thursday morning. So, due to technical difficulties beyond my control, it looks like I'm flying solo today. It happens. So, what can I talk about? Well, I have a couple major announcements. Everything that has been going on with Hanging with a Dreamer has been happening at a lightning pace. And some new developments have happened, and I am very, very happy to announce that now the Dreamer's Life is partnered with the Pure Music Factory. Now, for those that don't know who the Pure Music Factory is, check them out on YouTube. I have some links in the description box. I have some links in the description box below. It's kind of early, excuse me, folks. And I am speechless that the Pure Music Factory would see enough in my integrity and see enough in the Dreamer's Life to partner with me. So a giant thank you, an eternal gracias goes out to John at the Pure Music Factory. Now, the Pure Music Factory will be back on the show August 9th. And I hope to see everybody there. For anybody that is watching right now and anybody who is catching this on the replay, my name is The Dreamer. This is my humble little hole in the wall, Dreamland Studios, and I am more than thankful that everyone is here. Now, originally, my guests today were supposed to be the Lords of Salem. But I'm not too sure what happened with that. I don't know, so I really can't say, but do check out Lords of Salem. They're out of Germany. They're awesome. They're phenomenal. And I can't just check them out. I'm sorry that they're not here on the show today. So the announcements will continue. Now that I've announced I'm now in partnership with the Pure Music Factory. Check them out. Hey, Music Therapy Lads, it's here. Hey, Will. Hey, thank you, lads. How you doing, Music Therapy Lads? How you feeling? Lurking while working. Don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting and thank you for watching. I'm just making some announcements right now. Also, before I forget, this Sunday, Music Therapy Labs is going to have me back as a guest on his show, Guitar Mods. I'm looking forward to it. I am really looking forward to it. Hey, Pooh Ninja. Thankfully, I work for myself, so my boss is pretty easygoing. I do have to get things done. I can't watch the chat or see you. I can listen. Right on. What's up, Pooh? Music Therapy Labs. So, this Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, be sure to head on over to the Music Therapy Labs show, Guitar Mods, over on YouTube. You will see yours truly, the Dreamer, will be back to be a guest. An epic show it's going to be, and I can't wait. It's going to be cool. It's going to be really, really cool. Let's see what Pooh Ninja has to say. I'm under I'm under heavy surveillance, so I'm being sneaky. Ah, Pooh, that's never good. Being under surveillance. But it happens. So let's get on to the second announcement that I have. Another neat development for the show, for Hanging with the Dreamer, is that now I am in affiliation with Rage Breed Radio. And everybody who comes to my shows is going to hear me mention Rage Breed quite a bit, that and the Pure Music Factory. But a very big special shout out to Karina, and who's going to be a guest on the show in a few weeks. It's going to be a blast. We're going to talk about everything Rage Breed, and we're going to talk about everything that has to do with Rage Breed Radio and promotion and promoting bands. It's going to be a blast. Let's see, Puninja. Puninja says I'm part of said surveillance. Beta trim install into the Mexican HH Strat. Hey, those beta trims are pretty good. I've seen them in action. They're pretty good. Music Therapy Labs. I'm looking forward to our conversation. So, what I was saying with Rage Breed Radio, Rage Breed Worldwide, the Rage Breed Nation, the Rage Breed Girls, the Rage Breed Magazine. I am beyond thankful to be involved and to be in affiliation with Rage Breed, with Karina, with Fran. A big shout out to Fran. Maybe someday I'll be able to get her on the show. She's crazy, crazy busy. And so is Karina. So also I'd like to encourage everybody to look up Music Therapy Labs and look up Rage Breed on Facebook. So I'm meeting some real solid good people on the Rage Breed trim. And I am forever grateful for how welcoming everybody has been for the Dreamer. Thank you, everybody, for being so welcoming and helping me feel like I'm part of the team. You guys rock. You guys rock. Also, since I have you all right now, thank you. First off, thank you for being here. I just want to announce some shows coming up. I have quite a bit of shows coming up, and my calendar is booked solid till the third week of September. August is totally booked up. I can't squeeze any more shows in August unless it's a paid sponsor. Paid sponsorship would be great for Hanging with the Dreamer. Let me turn down this light a little bit. There we go. Paid sponsorship. I'm looking for two things. Now that I'm partnered with the Pure Music Factory and I'm in affiliation with Rage Breed, and I am featured in the High Voltage Video Magazine 4 months running. Hopefully it'll be 5. So let's see what's going on in the chat, and I'll get back to what I was saying. Yeah. Hey, Dwight Bailey, how are you? Good Thursday morning to you, kind sir. Yep, Dwight saying hello to Music Therapy Les and hello to Pooh Ninja. Hey, if you guys could help me out with Nightbot, that would be awesome. But, so I digress. What I am thinking is that now that I am featured, Gear Junkie 35, how's it going? Good morning, how are you? Welcome. So I'm going to run down a list of the upcoming shows coming up. Next Thursday. Wow, thank you, Dwight, saying hello to Gear Junkie 35. Thank you, Dwight. So, next Thursday at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, I have The Lonely Ones. Now, if nobody has seen The Lonely Ones on YouTube or on Facebook or anywhere else for that matter, I strongly recommend checking out The Lonely Ones. They do a killer cover of Pink Floyd's Hey You, and they also do a killer cover of Simon and Garfunkel's Sounds of Silence. The Sounds of Silence, excuse me. So they're going to be on next Thursday at 12 noon. The following week, on August 9th, the Pure Music Factory returns. Then, coming up, we've got a ton of other shows coming up. So that Thursday, let's see, 9th, Monday, 10th, 11th, 12th, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Karina will be coming up on the show from Rage Breed Radio. I'm really looking forward to that. But how can I forget one of the most important guests? Well, all my guests are important, but I am truly blown away that, let me just share the window real quick. I have it pulled up. Check this out. There we go. So let me full screen this. Well, I guess I can, huh? Funny. So, if you look right here, there's Lonely Ones. That a very big shout out goes to O'Donnell Management or O'Donnell Media and Promotions, and the return of the Pure Music Factory. Then the next show after that Thursday, the Pure Music Factory is Monday. The Donna Drake from the Donna Drake Show. Now, I'm still speechless that she's going to come on the show. I am very, very honored. Donna Drake is an award-winning producer, show host that has been on the CBS network for 11 seasons in a row. Donna Drake is based out of New York, and we're going to be having a nice chat about the life of a producer, her inspiration, because actually, and for those that pop in on the show, we'll hear the conversation that one of the things Donna Drake and I have in common is that we're both inspired by our dreams when we sleep at night. And this is going to be very, well, all these shows coming up are special. And then the next week after that, Thursday at 2 p.m., let me just break down these times real quick. 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Lonely Ones. 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock, the writing's kind of small. I think it's time to get me glasses. 3 o'clock will mark the return of the Pure Music Factory. Donna Drake, that Thursday, will be 12 noon Pacific Standard Time because she's back east in New York. And then the following week at 2 p.m., I will have Rage Breed's one and only Karina on the show. Karina Shearer. This is going to be cool because, like I said at the top of the production, I'm now one of the announcements for the Dreamer's Life. I am now privileged to be an affiliation and be an affiliate of Rage Breed Radio. Check out ragebreedradio.com. There's one, well, I listen to all the stations on ragebreedradio.com, but I highly recommend Rock Corner. Now what? While I'm sitting here, let's see what's going on in the chat. Gear Junkie 35. Hey Dwight. What's up, Dreamer? What's going on, Gear Junkie? How's it going, man? I'm partnered with the Music Factory. I'm really looking forward to this partnership. It's going to be phenomenal. Music Therapy Lads. Hey, Dwight. Hey, Gear Junkie. I'm lurking and working. I can't text properly. Punincha. Funny. Yeah. Podcast. That's it. Thank you, Pooh. No. Let's test Nightbot out. Let me just turn on the light here. The funny thing about Nightbot, Pooh, is that I've noticed that it's started to be real inconsistent. But I'm just trying it out. Hey, put in something else. Hello, Nightbot, are you listening? Yeah, Nightbot's working. To be a guest on the show, email me, hangingwithdreamer.com. Yeah, Nightbot's working pretty good. There's some of my other links. And by the way, be sure to check out this link right here. Check this out. Get your new merch today. Search some dark high voltage video magazine Dreamer edition. I also have an affiliation with the high voltage video magazine and Circus of the Dark radio show. We're selling shirts now. Plus, I have my own new shirt, my own new shop in the description box of this live stream. And I just saw a message on Facebook. I'm monitoring everything very, very closely. So, the long and short of it, my guests today were supposed to be Lords of Salem. All I could say is that I'm sorry that didn't work out. And if things get sorted out okay, I would love to have Lords of Salem back. I'm not really going to play any of their videos, only because I don't think it's right to do that if they're not here. I have no idea what happened, miscommunication, but I'll just leave it at that. So get ready for an exciting, in the weeks to come, get ready for an exciting list of upcoming guests. Now, for those listening right now, and for those that will catch us on the replay, I am also offering two promotional packages for bands that, well, here, before I finish what I was saying, no promotion if they don't show up. Well, Gear Junkie, there's Gear Junkie saying hey to Poop. If they do show up, of course, I'm gonna jam the videos that I have already queued up for them. They show up, I will, it's gonna be business as usual, and the show's gonna go on. So I'm just waiting to see. I got my fingers crossed, but I strongly recommend checking out this band, Lords of Salem. They're out of Germany. So like I was saying, I have two promotional deals going on. For $25 a month, a band can get 4 interviews a month. 4 interviews a month. Plus get featured in the high voltage video magazine. Now, I know how much promotion costs. I think $25 is pretty fair. What's up, Music Therapy Labs? Cool kids hanging today. Ha ha! Yeah, Gear Junkie 35. That's it. And then also for the hardcore bands that want 8 interviews a month. The bands that are professional, touring, or getting ready to start playing live shows again, I have a special discounted package for that. $50 a month. They'll get 8 interviews a month. 8. And they will get featured in the high voltage video magazine on Facebook. And they will get introduced to rage breed. So it sounds like a win-win situation to me. And really, that's the whole reason why I started all of this, is so that everybody wins and everybody gets a push and everybody gets promoted and everybody gets their voice heard. There's no losers when you're hanging with the dreamer, only winners. Also, I wanted to just make sure real quick that everybody look up the Donna Drake show here on Facebook or all the other social media platforms and watch her talk show. She's got a very unique and stylish and classy way of interviewing people, and I admire that. I think it's great. And she does a wonderful job. And I could see why she's been on the CBS network for running on 11 years. Or I'm sorry, 11 seasons in a row. That's a long time for any talk show. There's music therapy. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check out some of those other videos after the show. He has some cool spotlights for new rock and metal bands. Good to see some fresh blood there in the water. Yeah, that's right. Well, I think that I can definitely say without a doubt that my journey in music started when I was a kid. And yeah, because I get asked all the time, who are you, dreamer? Where do you come up with this stuff from? Well, monkeys aren't flying out of my butt. Okay. I I'm inspired. I'm inspired, and I promised myself that if I got a second chance in life, I'd be like Godzilla and leave deep footprints, so that when I'm gone, people will remember the name Dreamland Studios. People will remember the name The Dreamer's Life. People will remember the name The Dreamer. And I decided, let's see what's going on in the chat, man. Just bought an elevated jam tracks in a 500 track bundle. You know what, Gear Junkie 35? I need those. Where do I go to buy them? Really hoping this is what my playing and channel needs. Been trying to get a format down for pedal reviews and all around gear channel. Don't want to see the same old YouTube needs fresh pedal reviewed makeover format. Has gotten stale. Pete Thorne, Henny Polly, those guys have a great style. Yeah. Hey, Marcy. How's it going? Yeah. Gear Junkie 35. Yeah. Pete Thorne, Henny Polly, those guys have a great style. That's right. They do. They really do. And that's how I basically got introduced to the idea to want to have gear reviews on my channel. Ever since my show Hangin with the Dreamer has gotten off the ground, it's all about time management now. But I have a few things written down on paper that I'm going to have premiered on my channel soon enough time. Dreamer, the passion you bring shows you truly love the music and the artists. You are appreciated. Wow, thank you. Thank you kindly, Gear Junkie 35. Well, you know what? I was always told that if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Have you guys heard that before? If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. And I stand for music. I stand for art. I stand for dreaming. I stand for goals. I fly the flag for content creators everywhere. So I'm not ashamed to say, yeah, I've got an overactive imagination. That's one of the things that add to my mystique. So, well, maybe the mystique is gone away because I was sharing like a little bit of background behind the Dreamer concept and the Dreamland Studios concept. And why do I have the little boy holding the guitar? I haven't even gotten to that yet. But Marcy, good at work. Seeing you alive. I have a minute. Stop, say hello. Hello. Hey, John Ferris is here. What's going on, brother? That's another thing. John Ferris is coming up. And that will be towards the end of the month. So stay on the lookout for new scheduled shows, including the show that I'm going to develop for John Ferris. Peace, love, and metal. Peace, love, and metal, Brother John. Thank you for being here. And like I said, John Ferris is coming up towards the end of August. So his show will be officially announced within the following week, the next 7 days. Check John Ferris out. Check him out. I highly recommend John Ferris. Check out his music. Look him up on Facebook. Say hi. Yep, it's a wife saying hi to Marcy. Dallas can't wait. Oh, Sunday, yeah, it's going to be a blast Sunday. Hell yeah, thank you, brother. Well, that's what it's all about. We are all one big rock and metal community. And that's a whole nother thing. I have something up my sleeve as well. All right, you're Junkie 35. Send me an email, hangingwiththedreamer@gmail.com. Let's talk about it. I can't wait to hear about it. Cool? It's very important that I just can't stress the importance enough for artists like John Ferris, for artists like Marcy Douglas, for awesome content creators like Gear Junkie 35 and Music Therapy Labs, everyone who always comes in the chat, everyone who hangs out, everyone who's been watching my stuff during the replay, watching my shows during the replay. If it wasn't for all of you and my guests, I would just be sitting in the corner of the kitchen talking to the wall. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, you're Junkie 35. Hopefully a new concept that really hinges on an active viewer participation. Yeah, very important. There's Music Therapy Labs. Hey, Marcy. Yes, indeed, you're a junkie. Also, I just wanted to share, everybody in the chat right now, tell me and since I don't have anybody to interview today, tell me What do you like the most about my show, Hanging with the Dreamer? Shout out in the chat. And I have a special surprise for the first comment that comes up. See, before Hanging with the Dreamer really took off, I had a show called Fan Appreciation Day. And so far, I've had Fruitcake Tony has been a guest of mine twice, and Mark Taylor. And I need to keep those consistent. So for me to decide, Marcy Douglas, I like how you are a person, you're real and you're true. Dwight Billy, you talk to everyone in the chat. Oh, thanks, Dwight. Thanks, Marcy. Well, those are the first two comments to the question I asked. So, my surprise is this. I said I had a surprise, right? Well, my surprise is this. Whoever emails me first will be a guest on the next Fan Appreciation Show. Marcy Douglas, Dwight Bailey, and guaranteed that you come live with me, you'll be featured. You'll be featured in the High Voltage Video Magazine on Facebook, guaranteed. All brands can contact me by emailing me at hangingwiththedreamer.com. But Marcy Douglas and Dwight Bailey, you are my first two comments. Please email me and let me know what your schedules are so that I could have you both on Fan Appreciation Day. And I can celebrate you guys because I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And getting back to first, Marcy likes how I'm just a person. I'm a real person. I'm real and I'm true. Well, little backstory to that, Marcy. I am me, and I'm created. My good Lord created me in a certain way, in a certain fashion. I can't stand fake people, and unfortunately, I work in a business where there's a lot of phony people, and people think that you will believe everything you're told. What's funny is that I'm not gullible. I've been around the world. I've been to the top of the mountain and I've been under the mountain. Come on, really? I can spot a line of BS a mile away. But the thing is that even though that's true, I still need to keep in mind that was then and this is now. But it's still one of my safeguards, you know? I am thankful for every chance that I get. And I realize that I have some once in a lifetime opportunities happening to me right now. And I'm thankful for every single one of them. Because I never thought that my show would ever be featured in a magazine. And I never thought, let alone 4 months in a row. And I never thought that a radio station would want anything to do with me. So Rage Breed Radio, Karina, Fran, and the gang on Team Rage Breed, thank you for your warm welcome. Everybody, check out ragebreedradio.com. Let's see, and then going back, I talked to everyone in the chat. Well, Dwight, I'll tell you why. So many times I've been to shows of people I'm trying to support. My name doesn't even get mentioned. And I think to myself, okay, I get it. I run a talk show. You don't want to interrupt the guests. But then at the same time, I know that from people that would thank me for showing up, and I would thank them for showing up and invite them on my shows. All of a sudden, they're not thanking me anymore. All of a sudden, communication stops. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I can do that too. But my conscience tells me that once you're committed, well, once me, the dreamer, is committed to supporting somebody, no matter how they treat me, I stick with it. And that's a tough one. But there are some content creators, I'm not going to mention any names, I don't know what to say. All the more power to them, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to say anything wrong. Music therapy lads. I like the most is that you and the bands you are interviewing and pretty much everything you do is very inspiring. We all need inspiration to create. Well, thank you, music therapy lads. This right over here. If you look on my webcam, you see the little boy holding the guitar. That's my channel art for this show, Hangin with the Dreamer. There's a story behind that, and there's a reason why I have that. And it ties in to when I interview other bands. I'm going to have to share that with you. Gear Junkie 35, I like it when the BS artist can't spot a survivor. Yeah, I like it when the wolves can't spot a real wolf. Well, are you saying I'm a real wolf, Gear Junkie? I had born that night, 12:15 in the morning, June 10th. My middle name is Star, Starr, and I was born under a full moon. But does that make me a wolf? Make you think, huh? It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, dear Junkie 35, music therapy labs, I agree. Marcy Douglas. Yeah, hard work and persistence pays off. Marcy, I couldn't have said it any better. You got to be persistent, no matter people show up to their own shows or not. As far as I'm concerned, I was gonna get the band featured in the High Voltage Video magazine in the next couple months. I'm sad that they're not here. I was looking forward to talk to them. I'm a real big fan. But my door is always open. Dear Junkie 35, YouTube bullies piss me off so much. What a waste. Oh, there, I've got a backstory for that one too. That's pretty good. Music therapy lads, I totally appreciate what you said about being real and how there's fake people in the industry. I got screwed by a good friend of mine early on when I put nearly 30 grand into a studio. Sorry, brother lads. Sorry, music therapy lads. People that go out of their way to screw other people, to steal from them, they've got a very ugly future ahead, and it's going to be messy and ugly and bad. It really sucks that there's people like that contaminating our community. You know, music therapy labs, that experience broke me financially, and it took me nearly 10 years to recover and jaded me against music industry as a whole and stepped away from it for about 20 years. I don't blame you. That's enough to make anybody step away, make me step away. And I love what I do and I love the industry. Just getting back into it now slowly. Well, I would like to help you as much as I can. Music therapy labs. And the only thing that I ask for is your friendship. Music Therapy Labs episode building up my home studio. Look forward to collaborating and working with others again in a positive way. Well, that's the only way it should be. You know, this stuff is hard. I got to come up with graphics and show ideas and show concepts, and I love doing it. It's not really a job, it's not work for me. I'm fulfilling my life's calling. That's why I do this stuff, and I'm hoping to meet some kind of financial goal that I have for myself. And I'm hoping to turn this into a full-time income. But that's not why I'm doing this. That's you know, not what inspired me to do this. But it would be nice to to turn Hanging with the Dreamer, the Dreamer's Life, into a full-time income. That would be awesome somewhere down the line. That would be awesome. Slowly building up. Yeah, it takes forever. It takes forever. Just got to stay persistent, Laz. You got a good thing going on, brother. I'm going to enjoy talking to you Sunday. You always make me feel good. You're always smiling and laughing. You're good people. Phones ringing. Be back, Marcy. Music therapy. My wife doesn't understand me. Music therapy labs is saying when I tell her it's not about money for me, I think that's what Rex. It's all about creation. It's all about your creation. Well, you know what? That's exactly it. And I'll get back to my story. Pure creation. Hard to type on the phone. My 5-year goal is to be full-time on YouTube, Gear Junkie 35. Well, how can I help? You know, I'd like to have you on my show, Gear Junkie 35, and you'll get featured in the High Voltage Video magazine. And I'd like to introduce you to the Rage Breed crowd. Come on the show, man. We'll have a good time, I promise. Music therapy lasts. Oh, Gear 10-year. Gear Junkie 35's got a 10-year in branding. Keep fighting a good fight, Gear Junkie 35. I'd love to have you on my show. Music therapy labs, nice, Gear Junkie. Hopefully your sub's still here. Your sub's still here, but I think it will be. Yeah. So, where was I? One thing that I want to say about me, if you look over here on my webcam, you will see a little boy carrying a guitar. Hanging with the Dreamer. That's the art, the original show graphic for this show right here. Well, that little boy dragging the guitar is me. And when I was younger, I had a dream of being a professional guitar player, being in a band and playing the sellout arenas. go on a worldwide tour, work with a big time promoter, all this stuff when I was young, when I was a kid. I learned about all this stuff and I cut my teeth on what it means to be a live performer when I experienced the early stages of Motley Crue at Wolf and Rich Miller's Country Club in San Fernando Valley, California, with Mick Mars standing right in front of me because I always gravitate to the guitar stage. To me, that's where the energy and the excitement were. And having Mick Mars, stand just a couple inches above my head up on stage, staring down on me, that made an impact on me. And then, but the week before that was Quiet Riot, the original Quiet Riot. Kevin DuBrow, Randy Rhoads, Rudy Sarzo was on bass, Kelly Garney wasn't playing bass anymore, and Drew Forsythe, Super Chief on drums. Something about Randy Rhoads standing just a couple inches above you on the stage, staring down at you while he's ripping. It's something I'll never forget. Then there were bands like Swan, Wolfgang, and don't forget Steeler, don't forget LA Guns, and don't forget the Mighty Van Halen, which is more of a personal thing because I grew up in the Pasadena area back in the day. So that's a personal thing with me. And also, if you're listening, a big shout out to Doug Anderson of the Van Halen Museum in Pasadena. I need to come up Pasadena and see you, buddy. I haven't seen you for 30 years. I would love to talk to you. So that's a little bit of the history. Now, let me just adjust myself. It was recommended to me that I kind of turn this kid, the dreamer, do like a concept video where the dreamer takes on this little boy dragging the guitar, looking up at the sky, seeing Jimmy Page with Theremin, the violin bow. Some more of my personal influences: James Patrick Page, David Gilmour, James Marshall Hendricks. I have on the wall over here to my left. So what I'm thinking about doing, and if you read down here, this is all given my show announcements, is that to show the dreamer, to show the little boy growing up in different stages. And I'm inspired to do that because I've been an Iron Maiden fan for decades, and I've watched how Eddie's always changing, and they always have the beast changing. I like to start doing that. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but that's usually where the dreams start. It's all good. Hey, there's 8 people watching. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's see. Dear Junkie 35. 20 years in retail, sales, customer service done. My passion can be my life rather than what I simply want to do. This is the platform, yeah. Agreed. Delight and Pooh. Blackjack Guitar, Landon. I'd like to get Landon on the show also. We love the gear, yeah. All from Phil M. He truly started the path YouTube took for people like us. I'm gonna have to look Phil M up. Now, Gear Junkie 35, did you mean Phil X? Thank you for the kind words, Dreamer. I'm really looking forward to Sunday, as well as I think we are soul brothers. We are. I believe that too, Music Therapy Labs. And see, the beautiful thing about that is that when when somebody, you know, when two people have that bond, number one, nothing but great things happen. No BS, no crap, no bullshit. Yeah, it's my show. I'll say whatever I fucking want to say. That YouTube's gonna kill me. I know. It's censored. And nothing but great things will happen. Excuse my unprofessionalism. And I truly believe that, Music Therapy Labs. I truly believe that you and I are soul brothers. I believe that. I'm a firm believer in esotericism, and I'm a firm practicer, actually a practitioner of Eastern mysticism. And all this stuff has to do with me. All this stuff has to do with the way that I approach things. Philip McKnight, in my opinion, is one of those folks who introduced us to each other. It's a great geared community, emphasis on community. Yes, I agree, Gear Junkie 35. Philip McKnight was, let's see, it was Philip McKnight, Henny Polly, and Pete Thorne were the three artists the three guitarists that I saw doing this stuff. And I thought to myself, wow, how can I do this? How can I get involved with this? You know what I mean? I thought to myself, who are these guys? So I did some research. I found out who Pete Thorne is. And I found out who Philip McKnight is. Philip McKnight owns his own music store, Gear Junkie 35. Did you know that? But it's very, I'm thinking, how can I compete with these guys who are mega successful, have a worldwide following? I felt like I had no chance. And then after talking to my lovely wife, Cindy, I thought to myself, maybe I do have a chance. I just need to find my own voice. I just need to discover who I am. Who is William Starr Denham? Well, I'm a musician. I'm a guitarist. I love gear. I love playing gear. I love learning about gear. I'm an audio engineer. I have a PreSonus SLR or SLAR 12 mixer sitting over here to my right. I have a PreSonus Revelator microphone in front of me, and I'll be forever grateful for that. That's another thing, and I'm not paid to say this, maybe someday. A big shout out goes out to PreSonus audio products. I have the mixer, I have the software, I have the Revelator mic. Big shout out goes to OBS. A very big shout out goes to StreamYard. Let's see, and a very, very, very massive shout out goes to Miss Shauna O'Donnell of O'Donnell Media. If you look down here, folks, in my bottom right-hand corner, you'll see O'Donnell Media. a big shout out goes to the Pure Music Factory. Now, let me tell you a little bit. Oh, I see that there's some people watching. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dreamland Studios. I am your humble and grateful host, the Dreamer. How are you? Say hi in the chat and introduce yourself. Hey, it's Dakota, dude. What is going on, brother, man? Keep up the great work, everyone. Just got to keep grinding and making waves together. Cheers. Hey, Dakota, when you want to come back on the show, let me know. I've been checking out everything that, let's see. I've been checking out everything, Dakota, you've been releasing. Very cool. Music Therapy Lab says I'm several minutes or so behind the chat. So I'm fast forwarding and probably you say it, but I don't want to miss a word. Thank you. Thank you, Music Therapy Labs. Hey, Carla's here. Carla K, how are you? Welcome to Hanging with the Dreamer. We're just chilling today. Some things came up and Mike just wasn't able to make it. So we're just chilling and I'm just making some show announcements. Dropping some news about a new partnership that I have with the Pure Music Factory. And I'm also in affiliation with Rock Rage Global, Rock Rage Radio, everything Rock Rage. How are you? How are you, Carla K? Thank you for being here. Next Thursday, the Lonely Ones will be here, courtesy of Aldano Media. I'm going to play some of their videos, and it's going to be a real good conversation. So hit that subscribe button, Carla K. Smash that bell notification. Let's support each other. Everybody say hi to Carla K. Dear Junkie 35. I watched 95% of Phil's catalog. Sharpened 3 dozen strats to his videos. Flip gear on the side. Yeah, Philip McKnight's awesome. You know, I've reached out to him a couple times. I'd love for him to come on the show. I'd love to have him and the Tone King on the show someday. I'd love to talk to him. And there's Dwight Bailey saying hello to Carla K. So everybody in the chat, tell me, what inspires you? What is the thing that keeps everyone focused and developing their art and developing their craft and maintaining their interests in music, the arts, and creation? Shout out. I'd love to know what inspires everybody, because that's what Hanging with the Dreamer is all about. I want to hear it. You guys have been listening to me blab. Thank you for hanging out. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I'd love to hear what inspires you guys, because I watch you guys. Dwight Bailey, I'll watch your videos. I comment and like your videos. You have some good stuff, man. Good stuff, indeed. Music Therapy Labs, Dakota Macker. Practically all you guys. What inspires everyone in the chat to want to reach out? Dwight Bailey, I just love to rock out. There you go. You know what? Dwight Bailey, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Everybody check out Dwight Bailey's channel. And Dwight, look into Rage Breed Radio, man. RageBreedRadio.com. Check out Rage Breed. Karina and Fran and the rest of the good folks on the Rage Breed crew are doing some wonderful things over there with that brand. Check them out. Well, everybody, what do you think? Would you guys like to see a Lonely Ones video so you can check out who's going to be on the show next Thursday? Let me know in the chat. And also let me know in the chat if you, see, I almost forgot. I'm glad I remembered. I am searching for a co-host. I am looking for a co-host who's as passionate about bands, who is as passionate about music as I am. And I'm looking for a co-host that can handle the chat, throw in the Nightbox links so everybody could drop some links. Dwight Bailey would like to see some videos. Sure, I can make that happen. So let me just go over here. So like I was saying, I am looking for a co-host. Now that I'm partnered with the Pure Music Factory, John, big love to John. He's great. I can't wait to talk to him again on the show here. It's time that I start looking for a co-host. And now that I'm in affiliation with Rage Breed, it's time I start looking for a co-host. I'm looking for somebody who likes to talk to people, who's welcoming. I'm looking for somebody who's educated. I'm looking for somebody who's together, who's got their stuff together. I'm looking for somebody who respects others' hard work and hours and years that it takes for people to do what I do. And I'm looking for somebody who wants to grow. And I'm looking for somebody who is, who's income minded. I'm looking for somebody who wants to make a full-time job, a full-time income, because that's what I'm most certainly after down the road. And I'm looking for somebody who wants to hang out and welcome all the bands that I have coming up. Please leave me a message. Email me at hanginwiththedreamer.com. Hanginwiththedreamer.com. That's another thing I need to mention. Hanginwiththedreamer@gmail.com. And let's talk. Let's get to know each other a little bit. I'll give you my background in the music business, and as far as the performing side and the music side. So I'm gonna type in the Lonely Ones. And let's check this band out. And there we go. Change the station. Getting high. Here, let's go with Eternal Sadness. Right here. So let me go up here to StreamYard. Gear Junkie 35. I decided to start BC for Gearman, dude. Phil, the Tone King and Shane, the OGs. That's cool. That's very cool. Time to out a spin on a review. Does it chime? Does it belch? Is it buffered? How does it stack? Trogley's Dial for Pedals. I watched Trogley. Very realistic expectations. This is, most don't want to admit it, a business. This is TV for us now. Yeah, this is. This is TV. So, let me just go up here. Let me just, to White Bailey, you ask, and you shall receive. Get this commercial out of the way.
People like our live classes. It's a little bit more.
Yeah, it's always raining in my head, and I can't get out of bed. I got the eternal sadness. Last night, I finally ended this miserable life. My friends were sad and crying, but I woke up this morning and started smiling. Send me angels, 'cause I'm in hell, and I ain't got the guts to do it myself. Feels like I'm climbing up a mountain of hills, yeah, and every time I turn around, I need a rebuild. Yeah, it's always raining in my head, and I can't get out of bed. I got the eternal sadness. Sad, 'cause my anxiety again. I can't afford my medicine. I got the eternal sadness. Dream again. I couldn't find you when the world was burning and the fire was so strong. When I woke up this morning, you were still gone. Send me angels, 'cause I'm in hell, and I ain't got the guts to do it myself. Feels like I'm drowning in an ocean of pills, yeah. Why can't you understand that I don't wanna be here? Yeah, it's always raining in my head, and I can't get out of bed. I got the eternal sadness. Sad, 'cause my anxiety again. I can't afford my medicine. I got the eternal sadness. Please help me, I've been falling down. Yeah, I've been falling down. Can't stop this darkness coming round. This darkness coming round. Darkness coming. Please help me, I've been falling down. Send me angels, 'cause I'm in hell, and I ain't got the guts to do it myself. Yeah, it's always raining in my head, and I can't get out of bed. I got the eternal sadness. Sad, 'cause my anxiety again. I can't afford my medicine. I got the eternal sadness. Yeah, it's always raining in my head, and I can't get out of bed. I got the sadness. Sad, 'cause my anxiety again. I can't afford my medicine. I got the eternal sadness. Please help me, I've been falling down. Yeah, I've been falling. I can't stop this darkness coming around. The darkness coming around. Ooh, the darkness coming. Please help me, I've been falling down.
The Lonely Ones. What do you guys think about that? They will be here next Thursday. I just want to show you something real quick. I was saying that I'm in partnership with the Pure Music Factory. Let me show you guys who the Pure Music Factory is. Let's go to the Pure Music Factory's YouTube channel. Now, the Pure Music Factory is predominantly a one-man operation, but when it comes to orchestrations, what the Pure Music Factory does is adds orchestrations, makes videos out of video clips that the artist sends them. It gives them the video concept, and it's up to the Pure Music Factory to put these videos together, make it believable, make it real, and it's all done in iMovie. Absolutely mind-blowing. So I'm going to play you a video that Marilyn Manson had the Pure Music Factory. There's Linkin Park and Evanescence, featuring Evanescence. There's a real big Marilyn Manson community in relation to the Pure Music Factory, and a big Rob Zombie community in relation to the Pure Music Factory. So one of my favorite is a song called Crawling to the Edge of the World, Into the Fire. This is the work of the Pure Music Factory, running to the edge of the world with full symphonic orchestra. Check this out, folks. This is who the Pure Music Factory is. The Pure Music Factory created this video with the full orchestra for Marilyn Manson. This is one of my favorite Marilyn Manson songs, so it's no surprise that this is one of my favorite videos that the Pure Music Factory has created. Let me just check over here in StreamYard real quick. Let's check out. Carla K, you make good video choice. Play it. Thank you, Carla K. I will right now. Music can heal. 100% agreeing. Yeah, I totally agree. It's gonna have the song stuck in my. I'm gonna have the song stuck in my head now. Well, yeah, that's the thing about music, and that's why I love it so much. That no matter what is going down in my personal life, if I'm sad and I'm bummed, when I do this stuff, when I do my show Hanging with the Dreamer, I always feel better because this is my therapy. This is my my fix it drug. And I love what I do, and I'm glad that it shows, you know. Yeah, ever since I heard the Lonely Ones covering Pink Floyd's Hey You, that's how I first heard about them. And then I found out that, well, that O'Donnell Media also manages them. Well, does promotion for them. And that's how I got him on my show. Thank you, Shauna O'Donnell. Yeah, music is my life. Whether I'm playing it, whether I'm writing it, whether I'm listening to it, whether I'm talking to others about it. That's the reason why I'm here on this earth, and that's why I'm doing this. And again, yes, I'm looking for paid sponsorship. I'm looking for a co-host. I do want to turn this into my full-time income. Let's see, Gear Junkie 35. That's pretty damn catchy. Yeah. I love the hooks. The hooks are amazing. Sounds good. Gear Junkie 35. Well, I've got something for you, Gear Junkie 35. Something that has a real touches me very deeply and is very personal to me. I'm gonna play it right now. Music therapy lasts. We'll have to talk. I'm interested in co-holding with you. Just need to figure out the time it's going to involve. But yeah, definitely interested. You got it, music therapy lads. We'll talk about it. Definitely talk about it. So let's go back over here. Enjoy, everybody. This is why I am so honored to be involved and to be in partnership with the Pure Music Factory. Enjoy. Don't need all that racket. Yeah.
Remember when I took you up to the top of the hill? We had a knife drawn. It was sharp as we were in love. God crossed us, would take all his drugs, burn his money and his house down. Wait for the fire to spread. Sometimes it is not enough to turn this all to ashes. Together as one against all lovers, break all the wings and shine us. No choice to erase the dead of our families. Let you say goodbye with lips like dynamite. Everyone turned their backs cause they knew when we held on tight to each other we were something fatal. Fell into the wrong hands. Sometimes it is not enough to turn this all to ashes. Well, running to the edge of the world, running away. Wow, running to the edge of the world, but I don't know if the world will let me today.
Well, what do you guys think about that? Yeah. Ah, Broken Needle. Carla, would you like to see Broken Needle? Yeah. Let's see. Mercy Douglas says that I'm back. Sorry, got busy. Yes. There are some that will take advantage of you. You really have to be on guard. Yeah. Carla K. Wolfie rocks that orchestra. Yeah. As a matter of fact, August 9th, I have just been notified that Wolfie will be my surprise guest on the show when the Pure Music Factor comes back. I'm going to have Wolfie on the show, Carla. I've got a few questions for him. I'm very happy about that. Carla B at TPMF. The new Tainted Love video is out of bounds. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Broken Needle. That's another one. Yeah, that's right on my list. BTW TPMF has a playlist of orchestration. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you everyone for joining me today. And I can't thank everybody enough for watching. Be on the lookout for notifications. If you're not subscribed yet to the Dreamers Live, please subscribe. And smash that bell notification because you don't want to miss out on any of the shows out coming up. I'm already in talks that's going to keep me busy for the rest of the year. The journey's only become, my friends. The journey has only started for the dreamer, for the dreamer's life, for hanging with the dreamer. And do consider making a small donation to PayPal. Any donations that I take in PayPal will go directly back in the show. Don't go to line my wallet. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Next Thursday, be ready for the lonely ones. And we're going to talk about inspiration. We're going to talk about doing stuff for national suicide prevention. We're going to talk about all that great stuff. A big shout out again to John at the Pure Music Factory and Wolfie. Thank you for the great music. Wolfie, excellent as always on the orchestrations, and I'm looking forward to meeting you. A big shout out to Rage Breed Radio, the Rage Breed Girls, Rage Breed World, Rage Breed Nation, and Karina will be coming up. Please make sure you don't miss out. A big shout out to the Donna Drake Show. A big shout out again to the Pure Music Factory. A big shout out to John Ferris, who is in the chat today. Keep on the watch out for John Ferris's show link. Some more shows will be announced next Thursday. I've got plenty. Hey, thanks for everybody, Music Therapy Labs, and all the great people in the chat. Thank you for hanging out today. Deja Voodoo. Cool Hang, the Dreamer. I saw you on Music Therapy Labs recently. I think I saw Labs in the chat. Hey, Labs, Deja Voodoo. Well, next Sunday, I will be back on Music Therapy Labs' show. A lot's happened in the last year and a half for the Dreamer. A big shout out to Music Therapy Labs. A big shout out to, again, Rage Breed and Karina and Fran and all the wonderful people over at ragebreed.com. A very big shout out to Jerry Lamb's Remy, Surrender Stella, High Voltage Video Magazine. Jay, I love you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of the High Voltage family. A big shout out to everyone who showed up today. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Dreamer. Have a fantastic day. Your Junkie 35 said. Hey, thanks. Thank you, Your Junkie 35. I'd love to have you on the show. Maybe even the Dreaming Guitarist show. That would be cool. Well, everybody, that's about it for today. I made my announcements. Again, check out the High Voltage Video Magazine on Facebook. Check out Surrender Stella. Check out Jay Lamb's Remy. Check out Rage Breed. Dwight Bailey saying, great hangout. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being here today, Dwight. and email me so I could get you on Fan Appreciation Day. And a very big shout out to Lords of Salem. I'm sorry that they couldn't make it today. And a very big shout out to Shauna O'Donnell Media. Shauna, thank you for having me be part of your press list. This road's just started for the Dreamer, and I'm excited to see where this road's going to take me. Big shout out to my lovely wife, Cindy. I love you, babe. Thanks, everybody, for being awesome. Gear Junkie 35. My screen name is Gmail. Gear Junkie 35. That can always be arranged. Well, cool. Let's line it up. Email me at hangingwiththedreamer@gmail.com. Marcy Douglas. Let me know when you're available. I'll get you on Fan Appreciation Day. Dwight Bailey, let me know when you're available. I'll get you on Fan Appreciation Day. Dwight Bailey, thank you, brother. Hey, big shout out to Fruitcake Tony, Sandra Picorni. Big shout out to everyone that has inspired me to keep pushing and to stay dedicated and stay focused. Thank you, everybody. See you next Thursday. Make it a good day. Stay productive. Stay together and stay inspired. And anybody who's interested in to talk to me about a co-host like Music Therapy Labs, please email me at hangingwiththedreamer@gmail.com. See everybody next Thursday. Thank you, Music Therapy Labs. We'll be talking.